Hello everyone, with it being the end of 2023, we're into 2024, I wanted to do a little something different. I want to throw out a few recap videos showing, some of my highlights of the year, but we're going to be starting off 2024 in the best way possible, and that's with all of our low moments. This video is a compilation of all of my stupid mistakes, all of my dirty overtakes, all in one go. Please do not try to recreate any of this. I would also just like to mention as well, the purpose of this video is not for me to, complain or whine about any penalties that I got over the course of the Club 100 year. And for that reason, I'm not going to kind of discuss whether I think I should have got a penalty or not. I will just put on the screen whether what I did got a penalty or not. And I will leave it to you guys to make whatever decisions you want at home about whether it was fair or whether I'm just very, very dirty, whatever it is. I've included absolutely everything I could find through my footage. So even if it's a terrible send, even if there was a little bit of contact into a corner, anything that anyone could possibly deem as even remotely dirty is in this video. It's going to be chaotic. It's not going to be pleasant, but I thought I need to get it out. And just see how it goes. So with that said, let's jump on in to the very first video, which is going to be at Buckmore Park. So we are behind Nicholas Lacasas, and it was wet at Buckmore Park. I try to go up the inside and I get it wrong. Into Nicholas I go. I end up pushing him back around, and as a result of that, I didn't get a penalty in that incident. This is my first warning of the season, actually, which is at pushing someone wide on the outside. Here's a second warning, which I think is for squeezing Steph Theodorou on the exit of that right hairpin. And then we've got another one at Shennington as well. And this is where I got a penalty, a tiny bit of contact going into turn 2. So those were the 3 warnings I got at Shennington. And then this one was just awful. I 100% deserve a penalty for it. I spun out all by myself, and then I rejoined when there were carts coming. It was very, very silly. I shouldn't have done it, and this one 100% was a penalty. Then we've got our A final, where I got a warning for this send into the final corner. I'm pretty sure I got a warning for that. I did get another warning, and I couldn't figure out if it was for this incident, this little bit of contact going through the final corner, or if it was for the next clip that will play here. So I'm pretty sure it was that previous incident. This is the second warning, a bit of contact going into the hairpin, again at Shennington. And then this was the third and final warning of the A final, I think. Either way, 3 of those 4 clips were my warnings as I went up the inside of Aaron Clark. To be fair, he did deserve it though. That being said, this one was a warning for moving across another driver under braking going down into Ashby. I'm pretty sure there was a driver behind me. And then we got our second warning here, which was the contact into the back of Tommy Lee going down the hill. And then warning number 3. What do I do here? Oh, I go up the inside of Steph into the left-hander. I couldn't find any other incidents, and then this one was a bump and pass. We're going to go up the inside, and it kind of became 3 abreast, so it does look very sketchy, and that's why I got a penalty in that incident. Here we've got a forcing a driver wide penalty. Oh, I had a Harrison on my outside, and I move across under braking, and I squeezed Harrison onto the grass, which I didn't even realize I'd done, but I saw it back on the Alpha Live footage, and it probably was. It was a penalty. Contact warning. What do we do here? Okay, so we give Stephen Westwood a little push, and then we push Adam Sheargold, and then we go up the inside. There's a bit of a bump and pass, to be fair. Here's another forcing a driver wide. We go up the inside of Dan Grocott, but there's a spin up ahead, so we try to avoid the spin, and in doing so, we end up pushing Grocott off the circuit, and we got a penalty for that. That was in the B final, and then we got our second penalty in the B final, which was for going for this move up the inside a bit late into the final corner. Pushed the driver wide. That was our second penalty. And then there was also this incident where we didn't get a penalty for it, which was a little tap onto Greg Smith going into Oblivion, which actually did make him spin. And then there was this one where I didn't get a penalty for this, but there was a yellow flag that came out. The drivers ahead slowed down. I ended up going into the back of them. I reacted a bit late, and that kind of caused chaos between them, and then I gained a position. Here we've got Rye House. where I don't think this got seen because it was on the opening lap, and I kind of absolutely murdered Amy Breacher in the process. Very sorry, Amy, for that one. Opening lap. This one, I didn't get a penalty for this, but I thought, hey, it does look a little bit sketchy. So I thought a potential forcing a driver wide. I think Amy had backed out at that point. This could be a potential advantage by contact. I didn't get a warning or anything for it, but watching it back, I think I was a little bit too robust, one might say, on Ben Lambeth. And then here, I don't know if this is an advantage by contact. A little bit of contact going into pylon corner at right house. This time I did get a contact warning. I go up the inside and I just tapped the back of Stephen Westwood. So there definitely was contact there. And I think that is a very fair contact warning as well. Here we have another one going into pylon. I just completely pushed Jeremy Deeks out of the way. So that probably should have been a penalty. This is one that I, at the time, was quite happy with, but I know Matthew Cochrane wasn't. So I decided to include it in here as well as a potential advantage by contact. For this one, we didn't get a penalty or a warning. Probably should have been a warning, but it didn't get seen, or the marshals didn't think it was bad enough. And this is what I like to call an advantage by catapult, because I catapulted off the back of Dante Dillon to gain the position. It didn't get seen. It's never been seen before, but it needs to go into this video as well. This is going very late up the inside of Dave Cotterill, I think. I didn't get a warning or penalty for it, but I'm including it in the video. This one wasn't a penalty or warning either. It was the last lap of the race, and I sent it up the inside of George Lawler from about 2 million miles back. We got the move done. Was it clean? I'll let you guys decide for yourselves. Into turn 1 at Clay Pigeon, we get a decent run. We go up the inside of Seth Theodoro. There's contact. He goes grass karting. I let him keep the position. Like, watch my right foot. I lift off. I didn't take the position, so there was no penalty. However, Steph actually did get a warning for cutting the course. A bit of loading into turn 1. That's the only lap 1, turn 1 incident I've included in this video. And then same thing that happened with Steph happened with Andrew Ward, but this time I was like, nah, I'm keeping the position. Again, I'll let you guys make your thoughts on that. Here into the final corner, I thought I could go for a send on Harrison Kirkham. I end up tapping him wide. I'm pretty sure I got a contact warning for this. Oh no, I know what this is. Yeah, that's just stupidity. I don't think I got a warning or a penalty. Maybe I got a warning, but I kind of penalized myself in that particular incident. I go for the same move that I did on Harrison, but I kind of come out too late. The driver in front brakes a bit earlier than I was expecting. I end up pushing him wide. I did get a penalty for that previous one, or my third warning. The one there that you saw on Aaron Clark, I didn't get a warning or penalty for, but yeah, that was dirty. This is on Rihanna Percox. A tiny bit of contact going into the double right-hander at Clandau. No penalty or warning for that. This is going up the inside of Stephen Westwood. A little bit of contact at the apex. There was no warning or penalty for that particular incident. And then what is this one? Oh, I think I do get a warning or a penalty. I think I got a warning for that. Going up the inside into the final corner, and then it became 3 abreast. This I got a penalty for. Going up the inside of Dan Grocott, and then I went completely wide. 100% a penalty for forcing a driver wide. And then we go on into the B final. The B final that I got excluded from. I pushed this driver a little bit wide in through that left-hander, and then I've just pushed him wide through the right-hander. So that's, yeah, not on. And then this is a send up the inside into the final corner. So the previous one I didn't get a penalty for. That one I did get a penalty for forcing a driver wide. What is next? Let's see. Oh, I know what this is. This is me pushing Harrison Earl wide into this left-hander. A tiny little bump on the rear going into the corner. He carries too much speed, goes wide, and I'm like, hey, I'll take that position. But thankfully, we can forget about Ella Park. This one was a penalty that I got in my first heat of the day for forcing a driver wide, I think. I'm pretty sure it was forcing a driver wide. That's what it was on the list. And then, oh no, it's the Wilton Mill A final. Me and Bottling A finals. I try to go up the inside of Harrison Kirkham. I kill myself in the process. Yippee. This is on Andrew McWilliam in one of the heats. It's the final lap of the race. Too late up the inside into Garner or Paddock or whatever it's called. And yeah, I gave him the position back, so I didn't get a penalty for it. And then this was just way too late up the inside of Ben Lambeth. It ended up compromising me, but I didn't gain an advantage, so I think maybe I got a warning, but definitely no penalty. And that has been Club 100 2023 incidents. That didn't take too long, did it? See? Look at that. Oh, had a bit of a voice crack there. Sorry, guys. Not even 10 minutes worth of clips from me. But thank you guys for watching. I do have another video coming out soon. It's going to be all of my, well, maybe not all of my overtakes, but my top 10, top 5 overtakes. That one's going to be really fun, and a little bit less cover your eyes because you're seeing Milky or Yusuf murdering someone. But conclusion then from this video, well and truly, Club 100 Bandit of the Year 2023. We will be better for 2024. Any Sprint 60 drivers watching this who haven't raced against me yet, I'm not that bad. I won't be that bad. But have a good start to 2024, everyone. And I'll see some of you on circuit in a month's time. Drum roll.